up, good people of the grayscale? It's Wednesday morning. It's 9 o'clock, which means it's time for 10 Minutes with Tim. 10 Minutes with Tim. That's me. Where I give you 10 minutes worth of my 2 cents. And I actually have no idea. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. I thought of a thing. Yesterday was the local elections in the state of Florida, and it was vote day. Go out and vote day, right? I don't want to talk too big about the subject of voting, but I do want to talk about voting a little bit. Because we're going to have a real show about voting at some point real soon. And it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a doozy. So, I want to talk about this phenomenon where people say, if you vote for so-and-so that's not one of the two big named presidential candidates, if you vote for a third party, then you're basically wasting your vote, or you're casting your vote for the other guy. So this is what that typically looks like. Let's say you have a friend that leans a little bit left, and they say, you know what, I think this year I'm going to vote for one of the independent parties. I'm going to vote for the Libertarian Party or the Green Party. Those are two of the bigger ones. And you tell them, oh no, in this year's particular election, you tell them this. You can't do that. A vote for so-and-so, in this case we'll use the Libertarian Party, a vote for Joe Jorgensen is a vote for Donald Trump. No, it's not. A vote for Joe Jorgensen is a vote for Joe Jorgensen. It's not a vote for either of the other two candidates, because the same thing happens on the other side of the fence, right? You have a friend that leans right, and they end up saying, you know what, I'm going to vote for Joe Jorgensen this year. And you say, oh no, you can't do that. A vote for Joe Jorgensen is a vote for Joe Biden. Wrong Joe. No, it's not. A vote for Joe Jorgensen is a vote for Joe Jorgensen. They say, oh, it's a wasted vote. No, it's not. Any vote where you vote for the person that you most align with is the vote that you're supposed to make, not a wasted vote. The only wasted vote, in my opinion, would be if you walked in and was like, well, I really want to vote for this candidate, but people keep telling me if I do, then this other person's going to win, and I don't want that person to win, so I'm going to vote for this candidate because that's who everyone else is trying to vote for to keep this candidate out of office. That's a wasted vote, in my opinion. Because the whole point of voting is to vote for the candidate that you most align with, not the candidate that's going to keep another candidate out of office. That's not how the voting system works. I would like to check the numbers, and I've kind of done this a little bit. There's going to be a whole segment. Good morning, Mariah. Aren't you supposed to be asleep? There's going to be a whole show about voting, and we're going to talk about not voting quite a bit on that show. Don't worry. Not voting is also not a wasted vote because it's not a vote at all. Or maybe it is a vote. Maybe not voting is saying, I don't agree with any of these people, and I don't think any of them are fit to run the country. I'm not going to voice my vote in agreement with any of them, and that's a noble stance in my opinion as well. If it's really how you feel, casting a vote for someone that you don't agree with, just because you're told you're supposed to go vote, is not is that's not how it should work. Like, if you don't agree with anybody, if you are okay, we'll get into that more on the Saturday night show, not this week, but eventually. Now you got me all sidetracked. Where am I going to go? Well, where was I going? Oh, okay. So I've actually kind of looked up some statistics, and there's actually more registered independent, or like no affiliation with Republicans or Democrats, right? There's more people registered independent than there are registered Democrats in this country. There's more registered Republicans than there are either of the other two, but not combined, obviously. So on the Republican side of things, if you say, oh, well, a vote for so-and-so is a vote for Joe Biden, you would actually be wrong, because there's more Republicans than there are Democrats registered in the country. So if people vote the way they're registered, the Republican Party would win, essentially, in a majority vote. I'm not sure how the Electoral College would play into that, but in a majority vote, Republicans would win essentially every time if everyone voted the way they're registered. Whether that's, some people register Republican because they want to vote in the Republican primaries to vote defensively and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into all of that, but that's why every state should have open primaries, in my opinion. We'll also not get into that right now. But to say that a vote for one is a vote for another is ridiculous. My suggestion would be that if all of the Republicans who actually agree more with the libertarian stance on things, and all of the Democrats who actually are more middle of the road and agree with the libertarian stance on things, would all actually vote the way they believe, we would get rid of the two-party system. The Libertarian Party, I think that the second highest vote gaining independent party is the Green Party, but they lean pretty far left, so I don't know how they would fare in this scenario. But I think if all the people who think they are Republican but are actually, line up more libertarian, and all the people who think they're Democrat but actually line up more libertarian would actually vote libertarian, I believe the libertarian candidate would win the presidency. I haven't done all the numbers on that, but I think it's true, based on what I do know of some numbers. So to suggest to someone that voting the way they believe is a waste of their vote is just ridiculous to me. It's bullying. It's bullying someone into voting your way. And I mean, I guess if that's how you want to play the game, then, by all means, you do you, man. But I'm here to tell people, as best I can, with the small audience that I have here, to vote for the candidate that you mostly align with. And that's the only candidate that you should vote for. You should not vote for any other candidate because you think that you're wasting your vote, or because you think that voting for them is a vote for the other guy, or any of those other reasons that people are giving you that are all nonsense and fallacies. just vote the way you believe. Pick the candidate that you most align with and vote for them. That's the only real way to vote. That's what voting is supposed to be about. So, with that, I leave you with, go check out BetweenThievesApparel.com. Make sure you like and share this video with all your friends. Their audio version will be up sometime today. I can't tell you when because I am absolutely swamped, and it will be on YouTube sometime today, but I can't tell you when because I'm absolutely swamped. So yeah, do it. Do the thing. Like, share, invite your friends to hang out with us. Go to BetweenThievesApparel.com. Check out our new Yeezy 20 Tweezy Yeezy 20 Tweezy shirt. Go to BetweenThievesApparel.com and you'll see it there. Yeezy 20 Tweezy shirt. Order one of those. Some of the proceeds for that actually go towards the Grayscale to help us get new equipment and be able to do things a little better. We're actually already outgrowing the equipment that we started with. So we're really trying to make a push to get more equipment, not just by taking your money, but by using our own funds as well. Because this is, just our thing, right? So, yeah, just do all that stuff. Like, share, tell all your friends. As my favorite band, Taking Back Sunday, would say, tell all your friends. Do all those things. Really appreciate it. Grayscale is going black. Maybe, if I can push the